Alright, I'm going to show you how to create and edit a page, including setting up the layout and so forth. So I'm in commerceassurity.com website. This is the one I'll be using for these training sessions. And at the bottom you can see that there's an option to add a new page. So we're going to do that here. So we're going to add a basic page, and let me explain this. If you create a link page, that simply means, in fact, let me just do it. We'll click on link. What you can do is you can put in a title, and let's say that you want to call this Yahoo, and you'll put in the URL. I always best practice want to put in HTTP ://, although I believe it'll do that for you, but nevertheless I think it's good practice to do that in most systems. And so we're going to go ahead and put yahoo.com. Now, when we're done with this link, it is actually a link that'll go on to your menu bar. And when people click it, it will open up Yahoo, since this is turned on, in a new window. If you don't want to open it in a new window and just simply move them over to a different website, then you would just turn that off. So that's a link page. And what we're going to do here, though, is we're going to actually create a regular page. So I'm going to click this again, and instead of link, I'm going to click on basic. I'm going to call this commerce training. And don't know why, but let's call it commerce training. I'm going to go ahead and click create. We'll wait for our slow internet to proceed. Okay, gives us confirmation that the page is ready. And you'll notice now that you have two gray boxes, one here and one here. They're columns actually. And what that's telling you is telling you that the page is designed to accept these modules in these columns. But let's say that you have an idea to where you want the picture on the top and you want 3 rows below the picture. So what you do is you go to the bottom of the screen, you will see layout, you'll choose layout, and there's all kinds of predefined layouts here, and the one I was describing is actually right here. So I'll choose that one. But let's say that 3 columns at the bottom is fine, but let's say you're an organization that has a sponsor and you need to put a big banner at the top of that, at the bottom of the page. Well, you can see here that we can't do that because we can only drag blocks here into this single large column where we could put a banner. And then we have these smaller modules, placeholders for the modules, and then we need a large one at the bottom. So let's go ahead and go back into layout, click layout. If you notice there's a gear at the bottom, you click the gear and it brings you into the editor, the column editor. Now when you first come in, you'll notice on the left you'll have an add. But before you can add a box, you have to tell it where you want it to add the box. I want it to be after this module underneath it. So watch what happens. I'm going to go ahead and click add, and I'm going to choose below, which is here. And now I have a complete module to hold a large banner at the bottom of the page. Now you proceed and click save. So that is how you set up the layout for your page, and we'll come back and show you a little bit more shortly.